Sports Video Group is always thrilled to be in Chicago for the 2025 SVG Regional Sports Production Summit. Brandon Costa with SVG. Have the pleasure to be joined by Jess Kowatch. She's from our title sponsor for the event, Program Productions. Jess, like I said, we love being in Chicago. Thanks so much for being a part of the event.
No problem. We're happy to be here.
So this community is obviously a rapidly changing one. There's a lot of things, a lot of changing hands in the regional sports community. So how does PPI remain consistently there for each of the respective markets that are across the country? What do you guys do to help support everyone?
Well, we're focusing a lot on the ever-changing RSN world with new entities coming in, people that have been here for a long time, focusing on the technology changes and making sure that we're able to provide staff for those changes, as well as just continuing on training initiatives with the continuous need for that.
Sure, and the training is kind of twofold because we talk about this community, but the broadcasts are getting more and more technologically advanced. You see things like on-field shallow depth of field cameras, wire cams in a lot of markets now. So how are you all, if at all, helping train the existing marketplace of employees and technicians to adapt to all this new technology that's coming into the field?
The new technology is definitely exciting, and one of the things that we've really honed in on is making sure that we have a job description written for these new positions. So we fully understand from our partners, whether that's the vendors themselves, the production teams of the RSNs, to fully understand what the technology needs are, what that position needs to do, and then we're looking for the person with the right attitude and aptitude. So they need to have that skill set. And it could be somebody that's new and up and coming in a role, or it could be taking an existing position, like with Wirecam. We looked at some robo-operators in some markets, and that seemed like a pretty logistical, operational move for those positions. So definitely looking at each on a case-by-case basis.
And talking about the next generation, it's probably the biggest existential crisis facing the industry right now. Where is the next generation of technicians, field operators coming from? PPI has done incredible work over the past couple of years in establishing a training program that's bringing in a new wave of technicians. What's the current state of that training program for y'all?
So in the last year, we've trained over 340 new technicians. We're constantly looking at building out because there's going to be natural attrition. People leaving the workforce, people retiring, and that's going to continue. So I said earlier on the panel, this is going to be a forever thing. It's going to be a forever thing. We have to continue with the efforts and the initiatives. We're getting our crewing managers more involved individually with production teams in any given market. There's definitely some of the things happening, like we train somebody really great and then one of the big networks picks them up. So there's that natural attrition as well. So continuing to look at who potential candidates are, how we can get them trained, working with our network partners, all of our partners, whether that's asking Mobile TV Group to throw an extra camera out so people can get reps. But continuing just to look at all the options possible, talking to colleges and universities, even high school programs too.
There's a lot of talented young people out there right now. It's just kind of connecting those two dots. So if you're an aspiring TD, A1 to positions like that out there, find Program Productions because they got a fantastic path for you in any market around the country. Jess, we always appreciate PPI's support of this event, and thanks so much for continuing to show us a good time in Chicago.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. For more of everything going on here at the 2025 SVG Regional Sports Production Summit, just head on over to our website at sportsvideo.org. You can watch every session, including the one that Jess was on our video platform, SVG Play.